Please welcome the most naturally gifted player ever to grace the modern game. 9 times he's been in the Masters final, 4 times a champion. He's been winning ranking events now for 19 years. The 3-time champion of the world. Blink and you'll miss him. It's the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan. And his opponent, a young player who has been nothing short of a revelation over the last 12 months. He won the China Open last April. He reached the World Championship final in May, and he produced his famous brand of naughty snooker last month, winning the UK title. From Bristol, he's the ace in the pack. He's Judd.
Very good afternoon, Rishi, and what an atmosphere at the Alexandra Palace. Players, well, half the crowd were on their feet, and not often that happens. Standing ovation on the way in.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So off we go then for this opening frame in what should be a very exciting afternoon. Not a bad break-off shot from Ronnie. That's the type of pot that Judd would normally take on, but there's no black available, so there was no value whatsoever. Tough one to call, Stephen. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, as you say, fantastic atmosphere. I must admit I'm enjoying commentating and doing my stuff for the BBC, but what I would give to be out there today. Fantastic.
Well, who knows, you might be back there next year the way you've started to play, Stephen. No reason why not. Meanwhile, we show you that there's a path through for this red, and you should be able to avoid the red near the pink and get back up towards the blue. Just a little bit too much pace. Maybe rolling up to a colour, which is not easy from that position. It's a tough brown that he would be looking at into the middle pocket, but he's got to get this absolutely spot on. Now that's a pretty good shot, because that's difficult to judge that on these very fast cloths.
Yeah, the straightforward escape is off one cushion into the left-hand side of the pack as we look at it. But he plays it a little bit hard. He can play with the two reds, the red behind the black also, which is possibly the... Oh, he's playing into the back of the pack of 2 cushions. He thought to hit that one a little bit harder, so that was the easy with 3 shots.
Well, that's a mistake. It's quite a risky escape, that, especially when you're bridging over the reds. you tend to get a little bit of unwanted side on it. And just show you there, he's striking down, and the black's only available into the right corner at the moment, but knowing Ronnie O'Sullivan, within a few shots time he could be up on those two reds to the left of the black. Played very well in his opening match against Ding Junhui.
6. Seven.
It's not a good pink to go into full ball, as you can see the way they're situated, so it'd be a slightly different shot he'd be playing here, you would feel. Now he still went into it, but it wasn't easy the way the pink was situated there. I thought he might have worked another shot out.
12.
Hit the pink full ball, but it was always going to hit that other red. Needs a good recovery shot here.
13.
Of course, these two players, practice partners, but they wouldn't have been practicing together this week, Stephen. I wouldn't have thought.
No, when you know you're playing a opponent you practice with, you tend to stay away from them for a couple of days, but I don't think these two pay too much attention to things like that in snooker.
18.
Screwing back here for trying to get a good angle in the blue.
19.
And if we want to play the right hand side of the pack here, if he catches a pack, and then the loose red might knock the loose red towards the pocket like that.
Finished a little awkward for him though.
24.
Pink and black are not available unless he can force the white across the table. And now that the red's gone over the pocket, that's caused
25.
quite a problem for Ronnie O'Sullivan, but the last positional shot didn't quite work out for him. But what do you do now to cover that red that's over the pocket? The only ball he can play to do that is the pink and leave the white somewhere near where he's got the cue there. I mean, if the black would go in the middle pocket, he might take it on. He'd have to get it though.
Blue ball.
And he is taking the blue. Is he taking the pot?
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 25.
Yeah, I think he just thought the safety was going to be as difficult as taking the blue on, and I was thinking earlier on if Ronnie was going to play today a bit more, you know, try and play a bit more safety or take Judd on in a pot and competition.
Yeah, surprised he took the pot on the blue on, because the black would go. If you're going to put all your eggs in one basket, then have a go at the black in the middle. It was a slightly easier pot than the long blue.
Pink one.
Judd played very well against Stuart Bingham, but he did make a few mistakes. Stuart
7.
normally would have punished him, but he didn't in the first round here.
8.
And I think Judd knows that he can't afford to make many mistakes against Ronnie O'Sullivan, which all adds to the fascination. I think that red at the back of the bunch there to the right is available into the same
50.
pocket that he's taking this red. You can see it there.
16.
So mind you, I don't know if he's left himself an angle to stun over behind that. If he could leave it in such a way he could pot that and then open the other reds up. But has he left himself a little straight? Key shot coming up. He'll open the red, so I'm
23.
cutting this in. Just got to be careful the white doesn't run away up the table.
Red 23.
I think the problem there was Stephen, he didn't get on the black as he intended.
Yeah, it was a very careless shot on the red to finish straight on the black. But that's the way he plays fast. Probably play a little cannon into the two reds that are directly above the black here to hold for the red in the corner pocket. Now everything in the open.
8. Nine.
Yeah, good chance to take this opening frame because he's not going to need that difficult red that's near the left side cushion. There's enough there with the 3 open reds and colours. Oh, he's overcut it. He has overcut it. If you put it on the near jaw, they won't go in. So maybe there is a little bit of tension out there. And that's the type of shot that will annoy Ronnie. And look at Judd immediately taking the chance to remove that only red that was safe.
Brown. Five. Six.
Always difficult to judge the position when the
30.
object ball's so close to the pocket. He's okay here, but he's just might be able to hold for pink or blue. No, he's had to go up for the ball colours. I think the green would be the best looking at this angle. So one more good positional shot and the frame should be his.
Seventy.
Natural angle in the black here, just to drop the black in off the side cushion. Follow through, automatically going to be in the yellow. So this will hurt Ronnie. He had the best chance to win the frame, missed a
25.
black off his spot, which
27.
is very rare. And that can only give Judd confidence, Dennis, to see your opponent, especially someone like Ronnie, missing blacks off the spot.
Yes, I think we all expected Ronnie to finish the frame off there. It was a very rare miss off the spot with the black for Ronnie.
34.
Maybe just took his eye off it, concentrating on cannoning into the blue there.
39.
So both players had chances in this opening frame, but that missed black